Hello students, welcome back to school for the second semester. I hope you had a great Christmas and are ready to get back in the swing of school again. In this 9 weeks, we're going to be in a unit in science class called Understanding Weather and Climate. You may see me use the abbreviation UWAC. Well, that just stands for the unit that we're in, which is Understanding Weather and Climate. Okay, so we're going to start off from January 5th to 7th in Lesson 1 of Unit 3. So I'm going to click on Lesson 1, and we're going to click on the Lesson 1 information to get us started here. Excuse the bell ringing, sorry. All right, in Understanding Weather and Climate Lesson 1, the title is Our Ideas About Weather and Climate. So this lesson is like a pre-assessment so that we can see what you already know about weather and climate. We're going to be covering Course of Standard 13, which is where we'll use models to explain how the rotation of Earth and unequal heating of its surface create patterns of atmospheric and oceanic circulation that determine regional climates. Okay, and our learning targets are that you can independently and collaboratively record ideas and questions about Earth's weather and climate, compare the features of a globe with those of a map, and record where you think weather and climate events occur on Earth. Okay, our assignments in Lesson 1 for January 5th to 7th are going to be the Getting Started activity, Inquiry 1.1. We'll have a couple of reading selections and also then Inquiry 1.2 and then the reflecting on what you've done. We're also going to have an added extension in this unit where we will be focusing on weather in Alabama, not just weather around the world, but we're also going to do a little extension about Alabama. Okay, now that we kind of see what this lesson and unit are about, let's go back out to the Lesson 1 folder. By the time you watch this video, hopefully you have already done the Getting Started activity. So now we're ready for Inquiry 1.1, which is where we'll be creating a group concept map. Okay, it says for you to watch this video and then open the assignment with Cami to create your concept map. So I'm going to open my assignment with Cami. And I'm going to demonstrate for you what you need to do in Inquiry 1.1. Okay, I'm going to make my page bigger, and you might want to do that also so it'll be easier to work on. Okay, and what we're going to be doing is creating a concept map. The focus of our concept map are 2 terms, climate and weather. And so I'm going to start off in the center of my page with the words climate and weather. Okay, I'm going to use my text box feature, and you can change colors of the font if you want to. I'm just going to stick with black, but I'm going to make my font size bigger. I think I'm going to use 24. Okay, so I'm going to type climate, and then I'm going to make another text box over here for weather. Let me scoot these around a little bit, and you can see you can move your text boxes till you're happy with where they're located. Okay, now since this is a concept map, I want to draw a square around these just to make them stand out a little more. You can do squares or circles, whatever you would like to. There's no certain real rules there, but I just drew little squares around them. Okay, now what you're going to be doing is you're going to be creating a concept map about the terms climate and weather. So I'm going to start out with just something simple here. Climate is actually weather. So I'm going to draw a line here between climate and weather. I'm going to go back to my shapes and use an insert line, and I'm going to connect these two with a line. Well, that looks terrible, so I'm going to fix that. And you may have a little trouble with it too. It's been a few days since I've used Cami, so I'm a little out of the swing of drawing with it. Okay, but you could always erase and try again. Let's see if I can do a better job this time. Okay, there we go. So I connected climate to weather because climate is weather. So I'm actually going to reiterate that here. Climate is weather. Okay, now I'm going to build from there. Okay, for weather, weather causes certain things. So I'm going to make my font smaller now. Let's see, size. Okay, weather is caused by several things, or weather causes. Let me use that word causes there. Weather causes certain things. Weather causes some natural disasters, and we're pretty, we pretty well know the effects of like tornadoes around here where we live. Weather causes natural disasters. And I'm going to draw some lines to, some boxes and lines to connect these. Okay, let me draw my boxes first, or my circles. I'm going to do circles on these. Weather causes natural disasters. And I'm going to make a line to connect this. Weather causes natural disasters. And now I'm going to talk about a couple of natural disasters. We have hurricanes, we have tornadoes, we have floods. So I'm going to make 3 lines out from the natural disasters. And I'm just going to go to each one. I think I'm going to put floods here. Floods. I'm going to put hurricanes right here. And I'm going to put tornadoes right here. There's no real rhyme or reason to this as long as you connect your thoughts. Whoops, I spelled tornadoes wrong. There we go. Now I'm going to go back and draw boxes around, or circles around those. Okay, floods, hurricanes, and tornadoes. Okay, as you can see, it's not perfect, but you can see where I'm going with this. We're going to keep building and building and building our concept map. Okay, let's think about weather a little bit more. Another aspect of weather is that weather makes certain things. Weather makes snow, rain. So I'm going to draw lines first. Okay, let's think about what rain makes. I don't need a circle there. Let me get rid of that. I don't need that circle. Okay, weather makes certain things. Let's think about the things that weather makes. It makes snow. It makes rain. It makes wind. We have cold. We have heat. Okay, and you might can think of some more, but I'm going to go with those for right now. I'm going to go here and I'm going to draw some shapes. And you know what? I think I do want a circle here. I think I do. I changed my mind there. I do want a circle there. Okay, and I want a line right here. Okay, now I'm going to draw my circles around these. And then I'll connect them to makes in just a second. Okay, not perfect, but it'll do. All right, and I'm going to insert my lines here. Weather makes snow. Weather makes rain. Weather makes wind. weather makes heat, weather makes cold. Okay, and then I can build from there. You can go down or around from each one of those and even build out even further. Like, for example, heat causes things to get dry. And we have droughts and stuff like that that occur. And so heat makes things dry. See what I mean? You can build out from all of these and just keep going and going and going with them. Now I'm going to do a little bit from climate for a second, and then I'm going to let you keep building your concept map from there. So you just keep brainstorming and coming up with ideas. We haven't even talked about clouds or the sun or anything like that yet, so you can keep building out from weather and talk about sun, clouds, thunder, lightning, the water cycle. I mean, there's all different directions you can keep going in from there. Okay, but I want to make sure you have at least one example for climate. And climate's definition is basically weather patterns over time. So I'm going to type that over here. Weather patterns over time. Over, I guess we should say, long periods of time. There we go. And so I'm going to make me a circle to go around that. Oh, that's not going to be big enough. Let's try that again. That'll do. If you want to get real picky with it, you can fix it. Okay, and so you can come out from climate with a few ideas too. You probably won't have as many thoughts about climate as you do weather, but you still can go from there. So I'm going to wrap up this video by telling you that you need to finish making your concept map. Yours doesn't have to look exactly like mine. Mine was just an example to get you started. But your CAMI document is basically blank like what I started out with. And you just start using your text box tool and your shapes tool and build you a concept map about weather and climate. And just tell me about all the ideas that you already know about weather and climate. Don't worry about too much about wrong or right answers, because this is really just a pre-assessment to find out what you already know about these ideas. All right, I'll see you on our next lesson. Have a good day.